This is an interesting chapter. It did raise a lot of questions. Based on the previous Wano chapter, it seems like everything is set and the war will start. But no, it seems like the setup for the final battle will continue a little longer. It's great to see Roger and his crew, since we rarely get to see the legends of this story. It is great, even if it is just a little. I did expect a reason why Oda chose to show us this flashback. Maybe reveal something important about Wano or about the Roger pirates. But no, there was not any information of any kind. I guess Oda wanted to draw the Roger pirates and try to master the silhouette design. And I think he is doing great. Oden's silhouette is my favorite one. But all jokes aside, usually the reason why a writer hides a character it is due to the role that character will play in the story. For example, we have seen that character before, but we did not know who he was, or he was introduced with a different name, or that he was from a different country. And we think that they are two different characters, but then we find out that they are the same character. And that would be a big surprise, and that would change the direction of the arc. The other example is the character's powers. If we see him how he looks, we will find out about his powers. And the writer wants to keep his powers a surprise until the right moment comes to reveal them. But I don't think either of them is the case here. I think Oda likes to draw silhouettes. He did the same thing with Kawamatsu. He did draw him as a silhouette in a couple of chapters, and I thought that Oda is doing that for a reason. So I was really hyped, to the point that I did expect for Kawamatsu to be a legendary mountain. But no, he is just another goofy guy. One reason why Oda is using silhouettes for his characters, it could be because he has not yet decided how the character will look. So he is trying different designs, or he's tweaking things until he comes up with a design that he is happy. One Piece is weekly, and since there are so many characters in the story, I don't think he has that much time to spend on character design. Anyway, in the flashback, Oden said that I don't know why Wano is closed off to the world. Now, this sentence sounds weird to me. Oden was the son of the king, and I am sure he had access to everything. Unless there isn't information in Wano about the true history. And that's why even he doesn't know why. Oden knows how to read the poneglyphs, so I think we should not get our hopes up that we will get a lot of information about the true history in this arc. And this arc will be the same as the other arcs. Oda will reveal only a little bit of information. Here's a really far-fetched theory about why Oda is not showing us Oden yet. When Oden did die and Wano was overthrown, his wife Toki did not die. She died later. So what if her time powers allow her to bring someone from the dead in exchange for her life? She said I cannot go back in time, but what if the reason why she said that it is because if she does, she will have to sacrifice her life? So she went back in time, and right before Oden was about to die, she sent him to the future. And when the battle has started, we see a character destroying Kaida's army, and we think he is a new character. But when someone who knows Oden like Kinemon or Inuarashi will see him, they will start crying and call him Oden. And that's why Oda has not yet revealed to us how Oden looks. And that would be a shocking plot twist. What do you guys think? Pretty cool theory, right? Far-fetched, yes, but cool. But you know who would not like this theory? Zoro. If Oden sees Zoro carrying his sword, he will probably kill Zoro. And after Luffy seeing this shocking event, he will ask Oden to join his crew, to replace Zoro. Anyway, Kinemon and the others arrived at the port, but no one is there. Orochi did know the meeting place, so what did happen? There are a lot of scenarios that could have happened, but my theory is that nothing did happen. At the end of the chapter, based on Orochi's actions, it looks like the alliance was crushed, but I think he is jumping to conclusions. I think after seeing the storm, they knew there is no way we are going to be able to sail from this port. Those ships are very old and were not maintained for a long time, so I think they did decide to go to another port. It is stated in this chapter that even though Wano is one country, the weather is different from region to region. As we saw in this chapter, the weather in the capital was good with clear skies, and at the port the weather was really bad. So they did move, and the destroyed ships that we saw in this chapter are the ships that they did not repair. I think they left some men behind to tell Kinemon and the others that the plans have changed. And they did that because the Dendan Mushi wasn't working. Maybe the storm did affect it. Kinemon said that if they were in trouble, then why they did not call for help, and that would explain why they did not contact them. So when Orochi's men came and they saw a couple of them and they fought a little bit and then they did retreat, and the Orochi's men did report to him that they have crushed the alliance. Look, there is no way that the alliance was crushed, because the alliance was already at a big disadvantage against Kaido and Orochi. The question in this arc is not how many men did they lose, but where they can find more men in order to be able to put up a fight against such a large army. Kyoshiro was left at the capital. I don't think that is a coincidence. I don't think Kyoshiro is on Orochi's side. The first time I saw him, I said that this guy looks really mysterious and he is intriguing. There is more to him that we are seeing at the moment. And he looks really different from the people that are around Orochi. And also he did help Hiyori, the daughter of Odin, to fake her death. And now this man is in charge of the capital, where a lot of samurais are imprisoned there. What if he has told the alliance to come and take over the capital? After all, the capital is the most important place in a country. Maybe the final battle will not take in Kaido's island, but in the capital. Maybe that's how the alliance will be able to overcome their disadvantage in numbers. They can use the capital to defend themselves. The people in Wano, after seeing that the Kozuki family has returned and is fighting Kaido and Orochi, maybe they will join the fight as well. And that's how the number of people in the alliance will increase. Oda likes to make the battles big and epic, and involving a lot of people, and not just soldiers but civilians as well. So the capital will be a perfect opportunity to make an epic battle. Thanks for watching.